Okay.
How you guys doing today?
What's up, Bert?
Doing great, sir.
Mayor.
All right. So I am the supervisor over the training unit. Typically, what we do, we like to reach out to all the green scrubs that's been in the faction within 24 hours, just to ensure that you have all the things you need to work in the faction. And that's starting with the macro check. We typically pull you to the side if we notice a new green scrub. So sometimes you might be asked more than once or twice. We will get better at checking our logs to see that you have completed the train. Your training to not have to pull you guys to the side so much. I notice a lot of people have to repeat, yes, I've been trained, or yes, this person trained me, but just out of courtesy, we like to double check. Um, so what we do is, once you do finish your training, we like to show you the ropes, show you where you get your med kits and your pills from. We typically take you out for training. We typically start out the training with going over the medical rules. Those typical rules are going to be MD2, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those are our basic rules. You want to follow all the rules, but those particular rules are going to be the main ones that'll keep you from being dismissed from the faction by breaking. So if you don't look at those often, try to get real familiar with those and take a look at those often as much as you can, just to ensure you're not breaking any rules. Um, Anybody have any questions on that so far?
No, it's cool.
All right. So, yep, that's who I am. If you guys have any questions, anyone up here, China is in my unit, Kokins, um, they can answer any questions. If you have any troubles entering macros or anything, we do have a training unit. And once you do join a certain unit, if you're in my unit, we will add you to that particular unit so you can keep track of what we're doing.
Okay, AP China. Thank you, Bird.
Yes, ma'am.
A partnership, right? So I was mentioning about the three groups we have, right? And one of those groups was going out, bringing back the ambulances that's left in the street, right? Is there a tracking method for that, or are we just roaming the streets looking for these ambulances?
So that requires you driving around to find the abandoned EMS vehicles. Sometimes PD helps us out because they're always on the street patrolling, and they'll write in the radio that there's is an abandoned vehicle and where it's located. So that's why it's important for you guys to always make sure that you're keeping an eye on the radio. If you are a part of that unit, that you will be able to locate that vehicle. As far as tracking it, all you have to do is once you find the vehicle, you take a screenshot of it and you take a screenshot of you disposing of the vehicle. So there's a forum on the Discord for that, but the main drop off points, or four drop off points, I should say, is one, you can drive it into the ocean. You can also drive it into the blue light in front of PD. You can drive it into the red light in the back of HP by the doors, or there is a spray little gang tag that's directly across the street from AP. I think it's like by the bus stop, or that may be a phone booth. But if you just drive it in front of there, it'll dispose in 9 seconds there as well.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
You're welcome. AP China, did you have anything to add?
She's not able to use a mic at the moment.
Yeah, she just messaged me. Okay. Um, Cole, you want to go ahead?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. So we're part of the training team, and being a part of the training team, training never stops. So we are here to help you to answer any of your questions, so you can know the importance of the faction. I know like we have trolls that come in, and we're here for you when that happens. Like, please don't go back and forth with anybody. It's not worth it. They're not worth it. At the end of the day, they'll end up leaving. So don't ever feel hesitant that you cannot come to any of us to have a conversation with us or to talk to us if something's going wrong or you don't understand anything.
Okay.
Understood.
Got it.
Okay, Lexi. Thank you, Cole. Lexi, you have anything to add?
Give me a second. But, anyways, hello, you guys. My name is Lexi Ferguson. I am a specialist doctor. I am part of the logistics team. So, if you guys have questions pertaining to that, I'm able to assist you. Don't mind helping anytime. I think only thing I really have to say really is just make sure y'all on your P's and Q's. Make sure y'all don't get distracted from things that's outside. And, make sure you're doing what you need to do, wearing HP and following all the rules. And that's pretty much it for right now.
Okay, thank you, Lexi. Mrs. Lester, is there anything that you wanted them to know?
Yes, ma'am. I am Mrs. Lester. I am your resident physician. Wrong one. I'm your general practitioner. I also help out AP Bird and DCP Angela with the micros training and CPR training. So whoever doesn't have their micros and CPR training, they can always come to me as well.
Okay, team. So this is our team of higher ups here. As they stated, we are all here to help. If any questions that you need answered and we're online, we'll be more than happy to assist. If you have any concerns, let us know. If you have any questions, let us know. Also, they mentioned dealing with trolls downstairs. That's why we say it's always best to have your body camera on. There's a way for them to get punished, and that's by submitting tickets. I always tell people, even before my position, that the best way to get back at them is not by using words but by submitting tickets. um, you know they tend to hate getting banned or muted or put in jail where they aren't able to come out. So your best friend when it comes to the trolls is going to be your body camera in submitting tickets. I need everyone to be comfortable with submitting tickets. If you have any questions on how to do that, we are here to help with that as well, to guide you and give you the steps on how you can submit the tickets, if you're being disrespected. Also, if you feel that it's a situation where it's too much and you feel the urge that you need to respond to them, please feel free to go to floor 2, take a breather, or go outside and do your medical runs, because at the end of the day, just like we're recording, they are as well. And even as a faction worker, you can get in trouble. Okay. So just like we can submit tickets on them, they can submit tickets on us. And again, important thing is having your body camera on, because they do tend to clip their videos where, it's showing you being disrespectful and not them. And that leaves room or an open door for you to get in trouble. If a ticket is submitted on you guys, admin will ask you for the evidence, and that has to be posted. Unfortunately, if you don't have the evidence, then that sanction will be placed against you, and there's nothing that that can be done about it. Okay, Miss Lexi.
Yes, I had one more thing to add.
make sure when you guys, you feel me, are going outside, make sure y'all use the back door, please. And I'll repeat, please do not use that front door at all. No scrub should be going out the front door at all.
Miss CP Shaya, can I add one more thing?
Go ahead.
Okay, so guys, when you go to respawn the ambulances, please do not leave them parked in the HP front parking.
Yes, and I think the last and final thing for me, before we adjourn the meeting, is please, please, please do not sell pills or med kits out front. Those are the main tickets that we're getting submitted on EMS workers, and it is against the rules. Okay, um, each scrub is a higher rank, and if you are caught breaking these rules, you will be punished, okay? You will be reprimanded. And it's worse the higher you are. Green scrubs, when they first join, before their training, they may get a pass, and it's not even a pass, they get a warning, but anything after that will hold on. Punishment will be enforced, okay? So let's remember, outside of HP, in the parking lot, down in the front, downstairs, no med kits, no pills are supposed to be sold. Also, if you guys have an emergency call that is out front of HP, listen carefully. If you guys are doing your emergency calls and you get a call outside of HP, if you jump in that ambulance and it takes you to a person outside of the HP building, in front or on the side, wherever around the HP, if the situation is not safe, meaning if they are still shooting, if people are standing around waiting with their guns out, you are not allowed to provide CPR to that patient. Okay? Reason being, 9 times out of 10, they're enemies. The person that you're picking up is dead, right? Whoever else is around with their gun out, 9 times out of 10 has a completely different tag, and they're waiting for that person to be revived. And as soon as that person jumps up, they start shooting, which does not give you enough time to get out of the way. If you are caught in a situation like that, you can be getting in trouble for it because you're assisting during dangerous situations, and that is also against the rules. So please be mindful, not only around HP, but any CPR call that you get. If their guns are out and it's an active shootout, you cannot assist. You have the right macros to let them know to stop. You're here to assist and so forth. Use those macros. If they don't abide, they continue shooting, or your life is in danger trying to save someone's life, you are not allowed to be in that situation, okay?
Understood.
Copy.
Okay. So go ahead, Matt. I'm sorry.
I just said okay.
Okay. So I'm getting ready to end the meeting. Is there any questions or concerns any one of you may have um before you guys can get back to your duties?
Okay, so now that you have our Discord username and stuff like that, you will add it to the group, to the faction group.
Yes, I will be getting offline after the meeting and I will be adding you guys into the medical chat. Once I'm done with that, I will go ahead and start calling green scrubs that are online for rank ups, and we'll give you the steps after your rank up on how to post it and where. Okay.
Okay, I
Mr. Shia,
appreciate
may
it.
I add one more thing? And make sure you guys are not out there using the ambulances to VDM anyone. Absolutely not anyone. No civilians, no staff of the EMS, no one. No PD.
Okay.
Okay, can I say something about that, please? I'm not sure if it's just my device or if it's just the game itself, but in those situations where civilians get ran over, I think it's safe to say that, well, with my device, so I'm only speaking about me, right? When I'm around a lot of people in certain areas, my device tends to lag really, really bad. So if anybody ever get hit by Manny, it is not, it's not on purpose. Okay.
Yeah. So with that ties into having your body camera on, because if you lag out, it'll show on video, and if the member comes in and try to complain that you ran them over, they'll have their video maybe edited or clipped, I should say, not edited, but will be edited. Versus when we call you for yours, we'll have yours showing that you lagged out. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. So can I get everyone on stage, please?